Hi, everybody. Good morning. Are they ready or no? Are they ready or no? Huh?
Metro West ready.
I'm ready. I was born ready. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm Judge Mindy Glazer. I will be presiding today. The video for first appearance hearings has been played to all defendants. I need everybody to please stand up, raise your right hand, and be sworn in by our clerk.
Buenos días a todos. Pónganse de pie, levanten la mano derecha para prestar juramento.
Good morning, everybody. Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you.
Please afirman que el testimonio que van a dar es la verdad, toda la verdad y solamente la verdad. Si es así, dígalo, juro.
Thank you.
I do.
Okay, if there's anybody here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Por favor, si hay alguien aquí en Zoom que está aquí para un acusado, escribe el nombre del acusado en el chat.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear that you will well and faithfully interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, the questions asked and the answers given to the best of your ability, and that you have such ability? If so, say I do.
Yes, I do. Maria Juncosa, certified court interpreter.
Thank you. Good morning. So we're going to get started now. I'm going to need the attorneys to announce state. Are you there? Ms. Heth, are you there? Oh, let me promote 1 second. I got to promote. I don't know. I'm a little early. It's starting a little earlier than I usually do. It's 9:15 every day. Mrs. State Attorney there? I don't know if Mr. Rollman's coming in today. Is Ms. F there?
Yeah, she's here, Your Honor. Give her a second. You early today.
Sorry. You want me to walk off and come back? I will. Or shut down until you're all.
No.
It's not like we're going anywhere unless you're like a duck. Because they're water resistant.
We have a small calendar today, so.
Good. I got a doctor appointment this afternoon, so it will take me 2 hours to get there because of the floods. All right. So I'm waiting for the state to log on, and I'm waiting for the defense. I can't do anything unless I have attorneys here. No. Oh, here's Miss F. We're looking for Miss F, and here she is. Just announced for the record, I can get started. Why did you walk this over?
Nessa F on behalf of the state.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Corey. I guess I gotta wait. Where's Mr. Altman? She's coming in now too. All right, let me see. Everybody's swimming in today. 1 minute. Okay, just give me a second for the state. So the attorney's raising their hand. Do you expect me to just stop everything now to promote you? Because I got to wait until we're on your case. So first I do the out-of-state warrants, then I do the in-state calendar, and then I can call all the private lawyers up. All right, Mr. Palomares, I promise you, you will be one of the first ones. There's an attorney in court waiting too. Hi. Mr. Palomares, did you write the name of your case? I'm going to need Joe Pan Martinez case also at a turn. I don't know what page. I don't know. Is Antoine Johnson on the calendar this morning? There's somebody here for him.
Yes, he's number 22, Your Honor.
All right, the state attorney had a problem with Zoom. They're trying to log on. Mr. Altman's here, and so she's trying to log on. Give her a second, please. There she is. Good morning. I'm glad you got with the rain. The computers go haywire. Good morning.
Sorry about that, Judge. I had to restart my computer.
No worries. So can you just announce for the record, please?
Good morning, everybody. It's Christine Zeralbin on behalf of the state of Florida.
Thank you. So let's get started. Ms. Corey, you announced, right? Yes.
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
First warrants is Lloyd Francois. Is he there? Is he on Zoom? Let's see. He's on Zoom. West 1. Good morning, Mr. Francois.
Good morning.
July 14th.
Oh, it's B25-11148 is set for July 14th. That's a nice date, 2 months, a month and a half out. What kind of charge is it? Oh, it's Judge Correa's case. What is the charge? I can go visit Judge Correa and see if we can get it set sooner. All right. Is he on president probation? Let's see. He has a warrant from Louisiana for burglary. I'm going to go visit Judge Correa later and see if we can get it set tomorrow. You want to try Thursday or Friday, maybe? What's today? Today's Tuesday? So why don't we set a Thursday? What's that, the 5th? Yes, please. Resisting without. Okay. So it's reset June 5th. We'll see you on June 5th. Let's see if you can get your local case closed, and you can go sooner to Louisiana. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, front and back, please. Thank you. Next, we have Nelson Dominguez. New case. I need TGK, please. Video.
President, speak English.
English is fine. Good morning, Mr. Dominguez. You have an arrest warrant. It's from the state of Wisconsin. It's a beautiful state, by the way. I was there a few weeks ago. It's nice. The charge is for failure to appear for first-degree child sexual assault and also threats of violence and also bail jumping. So you got serious charge out of Wisconsin. The warrant was issued February 10th of 2023. Eric, can you call video to switch to TGK, please? Anyway, I need to find out if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. Either way, you're being held with no bond on this arrest warrant. A waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. Wisconsin would have up to 30 days to come and pick you up. If they don't pick you up within 30 days, you get released. The other choice you have is to contest extradition. That means you want to fight the arrest warrant. You are not fighting the charges, just a piece of paper that says you are wanted in Wisconsin. And then a lawyer would be appointed for you if you cannot afford one, and your lawyer would be able to challenge the legal sufficiency of a governor's warrant, but you'd be held in our jail at least 90 days while that process takes place. So those are the two options. Do you know what you would like to do? Do you want to waive extradition or contest extradition?
The faster one, so the wave, so they come get me.
That most people do. They get out of here as quickly as possible. All right, so it's a waiver, no bond, reset date in 15 days. 15 days to try and get you out of here quicker. If they don't pick you up, they have a full 30 days to come get you. And if they don't pick you up within 30 days, I'll release you. All right? You understand? Just sign for paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to be transported to Wisconsin. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, corrections. It's a waiver, no bond, reset June 18th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next case is Reginald Miller. That's a quash. Virginia Saavedra. Why is she set?
Refuse, Your Honor.
Why did I set this one today? Locals are closed. Wonderful news. So we're going to start the 15 days for pickup. What's this from? North Carolina. Sometimes they take more than 15 days though, because he's an outside agency. Reset date, we'll set in 15 days, June 18th, to see if they come pick her up. Next case is Miss Mercedes Valdez. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Your Honor.
Her locals are set next week. Is that next week, June 10th? So we're going to reset this case for June 9th. Wait, when are her locals? Wait a minute, I missed the page here. But your local case is set June 10th. We're going to reset this case June 11th to see if you close out your Miami case. All right?
Okay.
Next is Deborah Reed, new case. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
She has no locals. You were arrested on a warrant from the state of Georgia, and the warrant was issued January 3rd of 2007. So it's what, like an 18-year-old warrant, something like that. Anyway, it's for felony failure to appear for dangerous drugs. There is no bond on this warrant, and I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. I know you went on a cruise, you got on with your life in the last 18 years, but you still got the open warrant to deal with. If you waive extradition, it's the quickest way out of this jail. Georgia would have up to 30 days to come and pick you up. And if they don't pick you up within 30 days, you get released. The warrant's still open. You'd have to go there on your own and resolve it. The other choice is to contest extradition, which means you want to fight the arrest warrant. You're not fighting the charges, just a piece of paper that says if you're wanted in Tennessee. And if you contest extradition, you'll be held here 90 days so that the state can get the paperwork to try and send you to Georgia. So those are your two options. What would you like to do? Waive or contest extradition?
Waive.
Smart choice. Waiver, no bond, reset date, it's June 18th to make sure she's picked up. And if for any reason they decide they're not going to get you, because it's such an old case, make sure you go there on your own and turn yourself in, okay? And sign the paperwork at the jail. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
Next is Patricia Dalrymple.
Good morning.
The warrant was issued May 10th of 2022. It says felony theft under $25,000. There is no bond on this arrest warrant, and I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. A waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. It means Maryland would have up to 30 days to come and pick you up. We try and get you out of here quicker within 15. And if they don't pick you up within 30 days, you get released. The other choice, if you don't want to waive extradition and you want to fight the arrest warrant, it's called contesting extradition. You would then be held in our jail up to 90 days so that the state can obtain a governor's warrant to send you to Maryland. A lawyer would be appointed for you if you cannot afford one, and your lawyer could challenge the legal sufficiency of a governor's warrant. So those are the two options. You want to waive? I know you got arrested at the airport. You want to waive and get out quicker?
I want to get out quicker.
The quickest way? The waiver?
Yes, yes, I want to get out quicker.
If for any reason they decide they're not going to pick you up and you get released, make sure you turn yourself in once you get home, all right?
So Maryland is going to come and get me? Oh,
Maryland may come get you, okay? Do you understand? So they may pick you up, but they may not pick you up, even though you're waiving. And if they don't pick you up, turn yourself in once you get back there.
once we get back.
Maryland.
I'm a bit confused. Maryland, so
Maryland is going to come pick you up if you waive extradition, but there's a possibility they may say, I'm not going to spend the money to pick you up because you live in Maryland.
okay.
So if they don't pick you up and you get released, the warrant is still open and you can get rearrested on it. So you want to turn yourself into Maryland if for any reason they decide they're not going to pick you up and you get released. Did you understand that?
Okay, so I'm awaiting Maryland, and if I'm released, then I go and turn myself in Maryland.
But right now, they're probably going to come pick you up.
Okay.
You want to waive and get out the quickest way?
Yes.
And you have a place in Maryland. You live in Maryland?
I have my own home.
All right, 1 second. Ma'am, you live at the Lady Grove Road address in Maryland?
Yes, that's where I live.
I'm going to let them know your age because I know you look like you're 29.
I just retired. I never get anything like this before.
I'm going to see what we can do. They may
I've
release.
been a nurse for 50 years. I never had anything like this.
You need a phone number from her or anything? Can you just give them a phone number? They can relay it to them. Did you have a phone number?
What's your phone number?
My phone number?
Miss Corey,
Phone number, right? You want Miss Dalrymple's phone number?
you want somebody's, yeah, if you can give her phone number, they'll give it to the people in Maryland. Maybe they'll agree not to pick her up and just release her.
What's your telephone number?
My husband's number is 240.
That's her husband, 240.
988 8645.
240-988-8645. That's for her husband.
What was the prefix? The area code?
240.
240.
Thank you.
All right. And hopefully they'll just, even though you're waiving, they may just decide they're not going to get you and let you go home, okay? But if they do, you got this warrant from Prince George's County for a theft charge from 2022. So make sure you deal with it if they let you out, okay?
Yes.
All right, reset date will be June 18th to make sure she either was picked up or released. And make sure you sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to be transported there, okay? Have a nice day, ma'am. Andre Young is next. Mr. Young here.
The youngest in circuit court, Your Honor.
All right, let's reset it tomorrow. Is that good?
It's looking for October 9th.
October 9th? Here's a private lawyer. Let me set it Friday then. Not Friday, Thursday. What's that, the 5th? I just want to follow up on it. I think the lawyer said she was trying to work it out with a plea as a private lawyer. Marcus Williams, Mr. Williams here. He's on Zoom at Metro West 3. Good morning, sir. June 26th, so we're going to reset your case June 27th to see if you closed out your Miami case.
Thank you.
Look at you, sir.
That's for both cases, Your Honor.
Both cases reset June 27th. Hayden Slater is a quash. Damian Colazzo, is he there?
He refused, Your Honor. Refused.
Mr. Colazzo has, what, he's ready for pickup? Are you sure he has locals pending? No? But it shows here, locals pending. Corrections, what's up with Mr. Colazzo? You show locals? Are they closed?
1 second, Your Honor.
It's locals.
Yeah, he was supposed to go to court back on yesterday, but it's a continuation for 6/16. It's still open, Your Honor.
Reset it June 16th or July 16th? She said 6/16.
It says 6/16 on the jail card.
All right, reset 6. That's wrong. So what's the 17th? That's a work day. Reset June 17th, right? Reset June 17th. We'll see what's happening. And then we have Rafael Ochoa Acosta. Is he there? He's over on Metro West 5. Do you speak English, sir?
No.
¿Habla inglés, señor? Okay.
No.
Okay.
So unfortunately, Colorado needs an extension of time to pick you up.
Colorado necesita una extensión de tiempo para venir a recogerlo.
How much time? They need another 14 days. They got 3-4 direct flights a day. What's up with that?
They were trying to tell me if they're trying to do the web.
Dice que están pidiendo 14 días. Ella dice que ¿por qué si hay 3 vuelos diarios?
They need an extension of time to pick you up. I'll set it on. They're going to pick you up by June 18th. I'm sorry, it's the 17th.
The 18th will be the 30th day.
The 18th, they're going to pick you up by the 17th. The 18th is the 30th day. And if you're still here on June 18th, I'll release you.
Ellos dicen que lo van a recoger ya para la fecha de junio 17. Si el 18 no lo han recogido, yo le doy la libertad bajo palabra.
I'm sorry about that, sir.
Lo siento.
This is for that other one. Rufino Fernandez is Metro West 6. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Rufino Fernandez. Okay, you speak English. Thank you.
Sir, his locals are closed. Is that correct? He was sentenced to 364. When is his expiration? Corrections?
His expiration expires July 5th, 2025, Your Honor.
So should I reset it July 4th or July 5th?
July 4th was Friday.
Oh, yeah, I won't be here on July 4th. Should I set it on July 5th? What's that, a Friday?
That's a Saturday.
So do I set it, you want me to set it on the 3rd? Yeah. So I'm going to set your case on July, wait a minute, this is, you got the, I'm sorry. So Mr. Fernandez, I'm going to set your case on July 3rd, which is 2 days before your sentence expires. As long as you don't pick up any new charges like battery by a detainee, we can notify them to come pick you up. But if you pick up something new, it's going to delay everything. Okay.
All right, Your Honor, I have a question.
Is it possible that when you reach out to them, they can assure you if they're coming or not? Because I signed a waiver for extradition to New Jersey when I was in New York, and the judge in Utica gave them 15 days to come get me. They never came and got me. And then that's when the Miami warrant popped up, and Miami came and got me.
That's maybe why they wanted you to come to Miami and deal with that first. I don't know, but they're probably coming for you. So we'll know on July 3rd, the detective's going to notify them to pick you up. Your second expires the 5th, so I'm just trying to get a 2-day jump on it. Okay.
Okay, and then from there it'll be 15 days.
Well, they have 15 days, but they have actually a full 30 days, so it's 30 days. We set it in 15 to try and get you out of here quicker.
All right.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Matthew Sicarella. That is a quash. Anything else, or we're all done with the warrants? Oh, 2 quashes for Mr. Sicarella. Thank you. Oh, and then there's, Mr. Sicarella has 2 quashes. That's it for the out-of-state warrants. Thank you, Mr. Alden. Have a good
Thank
day.
you, Judge. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody.
Now the in-state calendar, we have Sonia Spivey. Miss Spivey here. 2 cases, thank you. Good morning, Miss Spivey. You have an arrest warrant. It is from Broward County. The warrant was issued September 6th of 2024, no show capias for possession of cocaine and petty theft. And then you have another case that is from Broward County from June 21st of 2024, no show capias grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is no bond on the warrant, so you're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. You may even go this week, but the reset date is going to be June 18th to make sure you've been transported. If you have any questions, please call the public defender's office. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day, ma'am. Next case we have will be Megan Taylor.
Ms. Taylor, come on.
Good morning, Ms. Taylor. You have an arrest warrant. It is from Broward County. The warrant was issued May 1st of 2025 for violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there is no bond. You will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. And the reset date will be June 18th to make sure you are transported. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Luciano Labrador Arias, he's at Metro West 7. Good morning, sir. ¿Usted habla inglés? Do you speak English?
Not speaking.
Thank you, sir. You were arrested on a warrant from Manatee County, Florida.
Usted fue arrestado con una orden de arresto tenía del condado Manatí.
The warrant was issued on May 20th of 2025.
Fue emitida el 20 de mayo de 2025.
The charges for grand theft.
El cargo es robo de mayor cuantía.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Yo le asigno al abogado de la defensa pública para que lo represente.
Your bond is $2,500.
Su fianza, $2,500.
So if you're able to post a $2,500 bond, please do so at the jail, at the TGK jail.
2 warrants.
Si usted puede pagar la fianza de $2,500, hágalo en la cárcel ahí de TGK.
Ms. Corey. Sir, you also have a second warrant from Sarasota County, Florida, that was issued May 7th of 2025.
Y también tiene una segunda orden de arresto que fue en Sarasota de mayo 7, 2025.
This charge is, video, he's at Metro West 7, by the way. This charge is
En Metro West.
organized retail theft over $3,000.
Es robo o sea, el detalle de organizado más de $3,000.
This bond is $15,000.
Y esa fianza, $15,000.
So if you're able to post a $2,500 bond on the Manatee County case and a $15,000 bond on a Sarasota case, you can get out of jail.
Si puede pagar la fianza en el Manatee County, $2,500, y en el condado de Sarasota, $15,000, puede salir.
But if you don't have any money to post the bond, you're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Manatee County and Sarasota counties to pick you up.
si no tiene el dinero para pagar la fianza, va a tener que esperar los 15 días para que lo recoja el condado de Manatí, el condado de Sarasota.
And I'm resetting the case for June 18th to make sure you either bonded out of jail or were transported to those counties.
Estoy fijando el caso para el 18 de junio para asegurarme que lo han llevado a esos condados.
Si la pago, puedo salir.
¿Perdón?
Si la pago, si pago la
And
fianza,
if
puedo
I
salir.
pay it, I can get out.
He has
Yes.
an immigration hold, Your Honor.
You have an
Tienen
immigration,
hold de inmigración.
so it's up to you if you want to pay it.
Usted decide si usted quiere pagarlo o no.
All right, the reset date is June 18th. Have a nice day.
La fecha es junio 18 para determinar si ya salió o no. ¿Ok?
Sir, this is Rebecca
Gracias.
Corey from the Public Defender's Office. I don't recommend that you post your bond at this time. If you post your bond,
Señor,
will likely go to immigration custody and then miss your future court date in the other counties.
ok. La abogada de la defensa pública que ha sido asignada en este momento, ella dice que no le recomienda que usted pague la fianza porque si no lo van a probablemente transferir a inmigración y entonces no va a poder ir a las fechas en los condados eso que tiene fijado para lo de la fianza, para lo de la orden de arresto.
Okay, thank you. Have a
Ok,
Thank you.
que tenga buen día.
next is
Igualmente.
Fabian Samples. He's at Metro West 8. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. You're viral like all over. I'm not to be, I know it's terrible, but I'm like, oh my God.
Whatever, I'm just doing my job. Anyway, sir, I'm here to tell you about your warrant from Collier County, Florida. The warrant was issued April 14th of 2025. You failed to appear in court for driving with a suspended or expired license and failing to register a motor vehicle. So unfortunately, there's no bond on the warrant. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office for you. You're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Collier County to pick you up. Hopefully you go like at least maybe this week or by next week, since
Okay.
it's it's over the other side of the Alligator Alley. All right.
All right, thank you so much.
What?
I said, okay, thank you so much.
So I'm resetting your case for June 18th. That's just to make sure you've been transported there. Good luck to you, sir.
God bless. Thank you.
Have a good day. Okay, that's it for the warrant. Ready to start the regular calendar. Oh, I see Mr. Querantes is here. The type of name of the case you're here for. You got it? Okay, so is this one first?
Yes.
All right, I'm calling up first, page 10, Sergio Velasquez. Is the attorney here?
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Your Honor. William Gonzalez on behalf of the state of Florida.
Okay, wait, I gotta write everybody's names down here. Sorry. I'm sorry, Counsel, you said your name is, what is the state? What's the state's name?
William Gonzalez.
Okay,
He's on his way in, Judge, for a moment.
okay, no problem. And your name again? Richard Diaz? Private attorney, okay.
He's coming up, Your Honor. We had to keep him away from the other defendants.
I understand. This is sealed, so is it okay to unseal it?
Is that the arrest warrant, Judge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Honor, and it also requires a nebia.
We'll talk about that. Hurt my finger and I do everything on my left hand. and I
With the
can't.
nails.
I'll get mold. Good morning. This is now Mr. Sergio Velasquez. Good morning, sir. So, sir, you were arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant, and it's charging you with structuring transactions to evade reporting or registration requirements. That's a first-degree felony, organized fraud, a first-degree felony, and grand theft, a first-degree felony. I have the state here and I have your lawyer here, so I'm going to ask the state to announce their name again for the record.
William Gonzalez, Your Honor.
Thank you, and Mr. Diaz.
Morning, Your Honor. Please, Richard Diaz for Mr. Velasquez.
Thank you. So since this was a sealed warrant, do you need a chance to review it?
Not necessary, Judge. I actually have a copy, believe it or not.
So let me hear from the state, Mr. Gonzalez. What did you want to tell the court?
Judge, I'm just here in case there's an issue. I mean, we're
Thank you, sir.
comfortable with the bond.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, and the same. I mean, I understand that Judge Miguel De La signed the warrants. I'm not going to sit here and ask you to read 43 pages
to determine PC. We're satisfied with the $30,000 bond with Nebbia. I'm not sure if there's any other special conditions the state would want.
Do you want to discuss the Nebbia requirement?
Yeah, I mean, I have the affidavit from Ms. Quintana. She's present here in court. I'll give a copy to
Who
the
is she?
state. She is the wife. The only thing I would request,
$30,000 bond for Nebbia?
it's $3,000 premium. I mean, here's the affidavit. The only request I would make is because it has the family residence address in here. He's a police officer, retired. The address is protected, but I can certainly give my copy.
So
If he wants to inquire of Ms. Quintana, she's here. But the affidavit is pretty selfish. Let me give a copy to the court too. May I, Your Honor?
And
Do you want to look at it?
so for the record, I'm going to make a preliminary finding of probable cause. One has already been made by the judge who signed the warrant as well.
And so the long story short is Ms. Quintana
Can you
is a,
get the microphone? so I
yes,
can hear?
she's employed in her own right. Before she met Mr. Velasquez, she purchased a house, which is a marital residence. She has made and she's sworn under oath that she's made all the payments on the house. She has had 2 different types of employment. She has an account that's in her name alone, which is exclusively where the $3,000 is coming from. So Mr. Velasquez, meaning the defendant, has not deposited any monies into that account at Chase. It has about a $3,700 balance as of yesterday. And so the $3,000 bondsman payment is coming directly from and only from that account. And most importantly, paragraph 11 tells you that she is swearing under oath that nobody in the world, including Mr. Velasquez, directly or indirectly, is going to reimburse her for that money. That money is lost. It's gone. It's a bondsman's premium. I think it meets all the satisfactions of maybe. Thank you.
Thank you. Wait to hear from the state.
Judge, I'm comfortable with it.
Fine.
Thank you, Mr.
So I'm going to set a bond as follows, pursuant to the arrest warrant count 1, structuring transactions to evade reporting or registration requirements is a $10,000 bond. Count 2, organized fraud, will be a $10,000 bond. And count 3, grand theft, will be a $10,000 bond. Corrections, no Nebbia. The Nebbia is satisfied. The wife provided documentation that she will be posting the bond, and it's from a legitimate source of funds.
And that's just, it's the bondsman has already posted the bond, and he's satisfied he doesn't need any collateral under this.
Well, the bond hasn't been accepted.
No, I know, but
that's what is here.
Right, and I'll just confirm that they make sure that the jail knows that it's been posted.
Correction, you marked the jail card, no Nebbia, right?
I sure did, Judge Glazer.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Corrections. All right. Good luck to you, sir. You have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day.
Your Honor, I do apologize. We did file our information yesterday. Are you comfortable with us arraigning him so that way we don't wait 21 days?
Sure.
I don't do arraignments.
It's fine. We can wait, Judge.
You want to, yeah, what do you want to do with that? Just file your written plea?
Yeah, I'll just do that today. If I think I have the case number already. Yeah.
It is set before Judge James.
Correct.
So if you want to, I don't.
That's fine, Judge.
You have the information.
I'll file a written note.
I can do an arraignment now if you want. I don't usually do it. You have the information.
It was e-filed yesterday.
I'm assuming it has the same 3 charges.
It's the same 3
okay.
charges.
So, Judge, if that's the case, we'll get a copy from the state, but we'll enter a plea of not guilty.
One second, sir. Just so you're aware, the state has filed an information charging you formally with structuring transactions to evade reporting or registration requirements, organized fraud, and grand theft. These are all first-degree felonies. So your attorney is here, Mr. Diaz. You want to enter a plea?
Sure, if Your Honor, please. I'll get a copy of the formal information from the state later, but based on what the court has announced, we'll enter a plea of not guilty to all 3 counts, demand trial by jury, waive the reading of the information, and demand or request 15 days for motions.
So the formal date for the arraignment will have to be obtained by Judge James's clerk. So Eric, I need my clerk, Eric, will you please make sure that Judge James's clerk will set the next court date? I don't know when he sets.
No, that's fine, Judge. I have on a separate matter, Judge. Yes, Mr. Palomares is on the calendar on Zoom. He's a colleague and a friend. Would you want to call up the case? It's number 6, because he asked me if I would be nice enough to pick up a copy of the A form so I can send it to him. And I'm happy to do that.
We don't give out arrest affidavits, but I'll deal with that in a second. We're all done with you, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you for coming in, Mr. James.
I'm not going to call the case up again. I'm just going to.
Do you want me to know your answers?
Yeah, the A form and the information.
For what she can't give you. What do you mean?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's for case number 6 is Joanne Martinez.
Let me have the kid. Mr. Palomares is here for Joanne Martinez. Can he be promoted, please? Come on, raise your hand so I can promote you, or do you have to go somewhere else? There he is.
Counsel, do you know if the daughter is going to appear on Zoom? Do you have any information?
Your Honor, after we take Ms. Martinez, can we take Mr. Muir?
I'll take whoever you like. Oh, Mr. who? George Muir? One is always here.
Mayor McGill.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Yes. Hi, Mr. Palmaris. Good morning. Mr.
Good morning, Judge. Good to see you.
Let's tell you what's going on. This is one. Mr. Diaz is here to assist.
Yes, and I thank him very much. We're very good friends and colleagues.
All right. So, ma'am, you were arrested for attempted strong arm robbery and battery. It's a case from May 30th. The victim, she is the victim's mother. So your attorney is here. Can you announce for the record, please, Mr. Palomares?
Lorenzo Palomares on behalf of Joanne Martinez, Judge.
It does appear that they did live together, and I don't see any criminal history. The daughter's logged on. Can you raise your hand on Zoom and let us know?
So there's an issue with the clerk providing the arrest affidavits because of Marcy's law, but I don't see anybody's name listed here that would violate Marcy's law.
Judge, I redacted a copy. I'm going to
You are
provide.
just so nice.
Thank you,
Oh
Judge.
my gosh.
Very much appreciated, Judge.
Attorney. Thank you very much.
You buy the goodwill early, and that way when
You want, yes, thank you so much. You want some candy? I have here. I don't eat it anymore. Here, you guys, you want some candy because you're so sweet? You know,
I'm good, Judge. Thank you.
save it for later.
I'm fasting, but thank you so much.
I'm a reformed chocolate eater. It's been over 30 days.
Good for you. Are we good? Does Mr. Palomares need anything more from me on his?
Anything else, Mr.
No,
Pelham?
Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
So the question is the victim going to come in or no? Is the daughter going to be here? Angelina, here or no?
Hey, counsel, do you know what's going on? Did the daughter move out? Is she going to come to court?
The daughter moved out with the assistance of Miami-Dade PD. She removed everything. She is moved out and living with her other sister.
All right.
We don't anticipate her coming back, nor is she welcome back either at this time.
So she allegedly took the phone from the victim's hand. There was a struggle. That's the nature of it. It says attempted strong arm robbery. Attempted.
Well, Judge.
It's an attempt. There's probable cause. Okay, that being said, I'm entering a stay away order from your daughter, Angelina. I can't read that.
Her last name is Perez Martinez.
It's not enough room, and so they do part of the name on one line and the other on the top of it. So that's why I'm confused. Stay away from your daughter, Angelina Perez Martinez. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And do you understand the stay away order? All right. What do you want for a bond, Mr. Palomares? You want pretrial? You want me to lower it? What do you want?
Lower, Judge.
Okay. Count one will be, she has no priors, $1,000 count one and $1,000 count two. Ma'am, you have a good attorney. Listen to what he tells you. Thank you, Mr. Palomares.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you again.
Now we have next, what's the case that I'll call Mr. Pedantis?
This is Mr. Mara from yesterday.
Mara, okay.
Ms. Corey, were you able to get in touch with his Mom,
No, I was not.
and I didn't hear anything back from my office as well, so I think we need to do the stay away order.
No, but you don't have, he's 21. Where, do you have another place to stay that's not with your family?
You have a place to stay that's not with your family.
Not at the moment. Besides with my father, who can possibly take me in, I'm not too sure, because that's also, you know, that's more of a what if.
But he's 21, his brother's a little older.
Yeah, but this is not something where a parent's gonna turn their back on it when.
You want to try and, I mean, you don't want a number, you want to try and call the,
Yeah.
who do you want to call, the mom or the brother?
This, can I have the court, I had called the house phone, the house phone. That's, I call the phone in my house, the house phone. All right, let me call somebody. What's the number?
The mom is 786.
1 second. Okay.
813-2201. Her name is Ms. Mara.
That's it. You want me to call your father?
Yes.
What's dad's number?
786-583-9166.
1 second. Hi, are you down Aaron's father?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Court now, and I'm in court, and you're on the speaker. Does he have a place to go? Because the mother's not responding to see if What? Dad's on phone. He says your mom's coming to the court. We're at the Justice Building, courtroom 15.
She's stuck in traffic.
She's stuck in traffic. Mom's on the way. Do you know if they want to? Can he stay with you if he can't stay?
The thing is that I'm living in Homestead and Barn, and they are nowhere.
Okay. But he'll be in the streets.
Judge, can we hear what's being said?
You can still hear me? Okay, so
No, I would like to hear you.
Oh, Dad says he doesn't know if he can stay with him. He lives on a farm in Homestead. Mom's on the way. And I just said to him, he's 21. What's he going to do? Be on the streets? Right. So that is what has transpired. We'll wait for the mom to come in then. Thank you. All right, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay.
Your Honor, he's from out of facility and transportation is here.
Well, transportation needs to wait.
Okay, I'll let him know.
They're parking. I think she said she's stuck in traffic. Otherwise, if I do a stay away order. Let me go to the next case. Mr. Garantes is here. Let me have Daryl Barragan.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you. I sent Ms. Corey an email. Did you get it, Ms. Corey?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm waiting for them. Was that your sister the other day? Saturday, she looked at Adriana.
Oh, yeah? Your Honor, I saved for you a client who came in with the exact thing that you sent me, that you showed me regarding the victim that was trying to be defrauded by this thing that's going around now?
Oh, yeah.
They sent it, I'm getting clients, I don't know who's investigating that, the FBI or who, but they keep defrauding people with these demands, you know? Anyway, I have it there to show it to you, so you could show the person. Anyway, I have.
Hi, Mr. Berrigan. Sir, do you speak English?
Good morning, Josh. Yes.
So your attorney's here. Do you want to announce, Mr. Quirantes?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Albert Quirantes here on his behalf.
So he got arrested for a case from September 9th of 2023.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know what's going on in that police department, but this case, the conduct, oh, I'm sorry.
The rest of the charges, it's tampering with a victim, robbery by sudden snatching, and battery. So it's city of Miami, and it's an old case, and I guess they finally arrested him on it. That's what's going on.
Well, no, I'm telling you that this same case, I sent it to Miss Corey so she could look.
Right, but I'm with the public defender's office, not the state attorney's office, so.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I thought I was sending.
That's the F.
Okay, so I sent the case number that was the same case, the same conduct, everything, that was no action, except they added this felony now. And this case was no action, M23-19202. So the victim calls me up last night and says, he's in jail again on the same case, blah, blah. She's out of state. She's, this guy's working, he's here.
Hold up, counsel. The incident the M case that you just gave me was September 22nd. This allegedly happened September 9th.
Different case, okay?
M23-19202.
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Let me make sure I got it right. Let me just double check.
Does she want a stay away order? Is she here to, does she want to modify?
Are they still together?
No, Your Honor. She lives out of state in another state, and she had signed an affidavit throwing this out. And so
here's the case number, right? Mr. Berrigan, it's a battery from September 22nd, 2023. This case is from September 9th, 2023. So around
same victim, right?
her. I can check.
If you need the name, I'll give it to you.
No, I know it. I have it. It is the same victim, but it's the same time period, just a different date.
No action. She signed an affidavit. She didn't want anything to happen to him and she called me last night about this from some other state. And she said she told the officers and the state to not arrest him. And there he is.
Cases, there's always going to be an
He's been working, living in peace. No further.
No problem. Let me see him. Video. Mr. Berrigan, I'm enter a stay away order from the alleged victim, Liliana Veg. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. What would you like me to do here? I can lower the bonds. I don't know what you want.
I was going to ask for an ROR based on the fact that it was at the same time with the same victim that got no action, and if not pretrial services.
Fine. ROR counts 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll resolve it. I'll call the state. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Probable cause counts, though.
I just want to make it clear that this is a different case than the misdemeanor he was arrested for in 23.
Thank you. Now we have on Zoom, Antoine Johnson. There's somebody here for him. I don't know if it's a victim. No, it's just somebody's here for him. Maybe.
How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Sir, you were arrested for aggravated battery on a person 65 or older, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and aggravated battery causing great bodily harm. It's from May 6th. I don't know who Miss Johnson is. She wants raising her hand.
His mom and his daughter are on court, I guess, for support. They're not the victims.
Oh, okay. Maybe the victims are with them. All right, they're not. They're just here to support. Let me review for probable cause. Victim 3 is the grandmother. Okay. So he accidentally struck his grandmother.
But
Is
if
it
Juanisha Johnson, is Alice with you? If she is, let us know.
Who's Ladarius?
That's Ladarius, I think, is a friend, so that's not DB.
Thank you. Is the grandma there? Is Alice there for the, to let us know if she wants
She's not,
to
it says she's not there. Unless somebody else is now raising their hand.
type in the name you're here or the person you're here for? Samsung is them. Who are you here for? Who is on Samsung? You have to unmute and you can speak.
It looks like other family, not the victims.
I'm looking for Alice. Is she there for a stay away order? A modified stay away order? Do you live with your grandma?
Or I don't know if it's aunt or grandma.
Yeah, man.
Judge, his grandmother's deceased.
Both
so-
my dad, mom,
Alice
did.
is his
my mom
aunt,
did.
who's the victim. Alleged victim.
Hello?
Hi. Is Alice there?
Hello?
Hi. Hello. Who are you?
Turn your fan down.
What is your name?
Hello?
Hello. What is your name?
I'm Carolyn Johnson, and Carolyn Johnson, the mother, and this is Alice Wilcox, the aunt.
Let me promote you. Accept the promotion as the panelist so I can swear in the aunt.
What happened?
So
You gotta turn on your camera, ma'am.
You gotta.
Okay, we are. I don't know how to do this. Stay attention. I don't know what I'm doing. Stay as a. Okay.
So
what am I supposed to do? My sister is his aunt, the one they calling his grandmother, which is not his grandmother. That's his aunt, and she's here.
You need to accept the promotion as a panelist to keep declining it.
Oh, okay. Join panel.
Thank you.
And now you should be able to turn on your camera now that you're a panelist. There should be a little video icon.
Yeah. Start my video. The co-host has asked you to start a video.
Did you start the video?
Okay, yeah, I hit start video.
Okay, great. We should see you in a minute. There you go.
Okay, come on. Here we go. We're both here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Go ahead. Come on.
Alice Wilcox.
This is Alice Wilcox.
And Miss Alice Wilcox, raise your right hand to be sworn, please.
Raise your right hand to be sworn.
Okay.
Go ahead, Eric.
The testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So say I do.
I do.
Thank you. You put your hands on. Please tell me your name.
Alice Wilcox.
Are you afraid of Antoine Johnson?
I didn't hear you.
Are you afraid of Antoine Johnson?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
No.
Thank you. Sid, any questions?
Ma'am, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
74.
Okay. And ma'am, how is Trevon related to you?
My grandson.
Okay. And you live together with Trevon and Antoine?
No, I live with Trevon.
Okay. Antoine doesn't live with you?
No.
Okay. Is Trevon home with you or no?
No.
Okay. All right. And then, all right, I don't have any more questions.
Ms. Corey.
Okay. Here's Carolyn Johnson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to enter a stay away order. Mr. Johnson, it's a stay away order from Trevon Lawrence and Ladarius.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There go Trayvon walking across the field right there. Ma'am, call Trayvon. He walking across the field.
Okay.
He walking across the field. Can you speak? He walking across the field now.
Okay, if he comes to court, I'm happy to listen.
No, he's saying that was just a big old mess. They just, oh, jeez. But my son, he was in the process of, he was working, today was supposed to have been the day that people supposed to have been calling him out a job. And then he was with the city on the list for the city. It's just a big mess, a big family mess, ma'am. That's all it was. It wasn't even like that. Things just got out of control and stuff. They was all drinking and carrying on and stuff like that, you know. Here go Trayvon right here.
Hello, Trayvon. How are you? Thank you for joining us in court today.
Maybe we should give him a little context, Judge.
Raise your right hand to be sworn. Go ahead.
Do you swear from the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Thank you. Put your hands down. What is your name, sir?
Trayvon Lawrence.
Are you afraid of Antoine Johnson?
No, ma'am.
Want the court to enter an order requiring him to stay away from you?
No. No, ma'am.
Order? You want him to stay away from you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. State, any questions?
Yeah. Did you get hurt as a result of what happened on the 6th?
No, ma'am.
No. What about Mr. Singletary? Do you know if he needed any kind of medical treatment?
Mr. Singletary, he okay. I just left him. He just left around my house, literally all those side, right hand up. So the guy, he just left. He okay.
Okay. Are you guys all good? All three
Yeah,
of you?
everybody good.
Thank you. All right, so Mr. Johnson, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna enter a modified stay away order from the alleged victims, Trayvon Lawrence and Alice Wilcox. You are allowed to have contact with these alleged victims. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards them in any manner whatsoever. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. With regard to Ladarius Singletary, you are ordered to stay away from him. He's not here to tell me he's not afraid of you. So I'm entering a stay away order from Ladarius Singletary and no contact with him, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim. Ladarius Singletary is home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the modified stay away order? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, so any argument, Ms. Corey?
Judge, with regard to probable cause, there's nothing indicating that the broomstick is a deadly weapon.
I mean, it broke and he was bleeding profusely.
Because I got cooked.
Ms. Corey, count one, no issues?
Count one, battery on a person 65 or older. Did he have intent to hit her, or she was just?
But it's, I mean, it could be transferred intent, but I don't think it's, I don't think
It
she was.
inadvertently because I got hit with a cooler. I got hit in the head with a cooler. The police officers didn't talk to me. They got his information, but they didn't get my side, I guess, because I'm the mother. But I was there. It wasn't like that. I got hit with the cooler. They threw a cooler and hit me. It's just that everything just got out of hand. It wasn't like that. The broom broke and it cut his hand. And we don't even know how Ladarius' hand got cut. He said he got in the middle of a fight. He didn't get in the middle of a fight. I know what happened. Did he pick up the other side of the broom? His hand got cut. But it was just a family dispute. All that just crazy and got out of hand. Everybody is fine.
I don't think Alice was ever struck with the broom. So it would just be at best a bad elderly, not aggravated.
One, there's probable cause for battery on the person 65 or older. He has like old priors. I'll do pretrial. Pretrial alternate bond. Count one will be $1,500. Count two, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. I think it's I don't know if it was a deadly weapon. So count two, probable cause for battery, be $1,000 bond. And count three, there's probable cause for aggravated battery with bodily harm, and that bond will be $5,000.
Oh wow!
So ma'am, he's going to go out to a program, but he should focus more on looking for that job. Maybe.
No, he had, that's what I'm saying. He was working
good
till
stuff.
recently, and then he was in the process for the interview for another job.
Does he
So
have?
now,
Ma'am,
ma'am,
He has her number, Judge, for pretrial.
getting into jail for free with pretrial. Thank you for coming into court, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you. Okay, moving right along. Any luck with the Mara family? Let me try the phone again. Maybe they'll answer. Can I have
for who?
No, we're done
A
with
different
the
case.
log off.
Thank
Have a
you
great
for
day.
coming in.
Hi. I got Mom on the phone. Do you have Mr. Mena? Bring him back. Come to 1-5, courtroom 1-5. We know Eastwood on the first floor. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, I will be there. Your mom's coming in now. Let me just pass it for a second. They're lost. They're on the outside. I don't know. Thanks. All right, so while I'm waiting for them to walk in, next we have Sharon Larson, page 1.
Can we see if she's got an attorney?
She has an attorney?
Can we ask?
Good morning, Ms. Larson. You were arrested for a case from June 2nd. The charge is child abuse. Can you afford to hire a lawyer?
I don't know.
I will appoint the public defender's
She may
office.
own a home, and according to the arrest affidavit, she's a teacher.
Let me just see what it says here.
So her husband's dealing drugs out of the house while their 17-year-old is present.
Just further now, I'm appointing the public defender's office subject to financial verification. Would it be child abuse or child neglect?
Neglect. She's lucky she didn't get charged with the trafficking charges because I think she would be in constructive possession.
So where's the child now? Do we know, Ms. Corey? Anything you want to say?
Family friend, Judge, I would ask if you would consider supervised contact.
Ma'am, I'm going to enter a modified stay-away order from the alleged victim, the child whose initials are SL. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent with the child in any manner whatsoever. So it's only supervised contact. Also, do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. In the event there is an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case, then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody shall supersede or replace this court's order. So only supervised, do you understand the state modified stay-away order? Only supervised contact with your child is permitted, subject to any orders in the dependency court. All right, thank you.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services?
Yes, ma'am. Pretrial services, alternate bonds, it will be $2,500. Have a nice day, ma'am. Is the mom here? Where's the mom? Mena, let me recall Mena. Mom is here. Miguel Mena? Is it Mena? Mara, Meta, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you speak English or no?
Yes, I speak English, but I prefer speak in Spanish or anyway, you can, I
Yes, the
understand.
interpreter is present, Your Honor.
Ma'am, raise your right hand to be sworn, please.
Okay.
Levanta la mano derecha para prestar juramento, por favor.
You swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If so, say I do.
Usted jura o afirma que el testimonio que usted va a dar es la verdad, toda la verdad y solamente la verdad.
I do.
Thank you. 1 second. Okay, ma'am, please tell me your name.
Su nombre, por favor.
Mera.
How do you spell your first name?
¿Cómo se deletrea?
Mera.
Your first name, female.
Elisa. Elisa.
Thank you. Are you the mother of Mr. Miguel Mera?
Yes.
Are you also the mother of the victim?
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Where's Lewis today?
Lewis is working.
How old is Lewis?
26.
Interpreter's just standing by, Your Honor, because she's, she's okay in English.
You don't understand something, the interpreter is here to assist.
Yeah.
What kind of work does Lewis do?
Lewis is working in Burlington. He is
Burlington. Okay, thank you.
Lewis, if I need to.
Habla en español, por favor.
Okay, Luis cuando era niño se diagnosticó con un autismo, pero muy leve. Después de eso.
Lewis was diagnosed with an autism, but very mild autism.
Estabilidad. Luis funciona perfectamente. Él no tiene ningún disability. Él no está deshabilitado. Lo que de niño se diagnosticó con eso.
Okay, un momentico. Yeah, he's not disabled in any way. He was diagnosed like that when he was a child, but very mild.
Do you know if Lewis wants a stay-away order? Does Lewis want Miguel to stay away from him?
Luis quiere que Miguel se le mantenga alejado.
Luis, yo creo que va a necesitar un tiempo alejado, porque Luis no es usual que él haga eso. Miguel no usualmente no hace eso al hermano.
Okay, un momentico. Okay. I think that Lewis may need some time away because that's not something that happens, it's not usual that happens. Miguel doesn't do that to his, to his brother.
So if I made, since Miguel is not, I'm sorry, since Lewis is not here, I'm going to order your son to stay away from Lewis.
Okay, como Miguel no está aquí, yo voy a ordenar que se mantenga alejado de Luis.
Does Lewis have another place to stay, or does Miguel have to find somewhere else to stay?
Miguel tiene su papá que vive en Homestead.
Miguel has his father, me tiene que dar chance para interpretar un momentico. Miguel has his father who lives in Homestead.
I called the father. He doesn't want him to go to his house. He says he lives in a farm in Homestead.
Okay, yo llamé al padre y dice que no lo quiere allí. Él vive en una finca.
Sí, correcto.
Can you call up Lewis and get him on the phone and we'll ask him if he wants his brother to stay away from him?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Does Lewis speak English?
Yes, I was born here.
Does it make you understand English? I wish I spoke Spanish better.
Sí, yo sé que estás trabajando, pero yo estoy delante de la
Corte.
jueza y en la corte yo necesito que te voy a poner en speaker para que tú hables.
Is that okay, Lewis? Can you ask him if I need to know if he's afraid of his brother. Is he afraid of Miguel?
Dice la jueza que si tú sientes algún miedo por Miguel. Sí.
Real quick, un momento.
It looks like he said yes. Miss Court, he doesn't have a friend, an aunt, a grandmother, anyone he can stay with.
This is Judge Blazer. Are you afraid of your brother Miguel?
No, no, not at all, not at all.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you, or are you okay if he goes home?
No, no. I don't want him to stay away from me, not at all. I'm positive.
And Louis, do you understand? We're in a courthouse. Do you swear that you're telling the truth?
I am telling the truth. I am telling the truth, and I gotta be honest. He has put hands on me, but with respect, Your Honor, I don't want to press any charges.
Okay, thank you. Does the state have any questions for Louis?
Okay.
1 second, state. Yes, he's working.
I don't have questions, but with the mom here,
1
maybe
second. Ms. Corey, you have any questions for Louis?
No, Judge, thank you.
with the mom here, maybe they should look into some kind of family counseling.
All right. Your brother's not afraid of you. I don't know, it's not the first time you put your hands on him. I mean, does it make you feel, hopefully it doesn't make you feel good hitting your brother. You're 21, you're grown up. Go join a gym and do boxing there. Because if something happens again, and you get arrested for hitting your brother, the court will enter a stay away order, or you'll spend another night in jail. You had 2 nights in jail. I don't know if you had a good night. Most people don't like the jail. The food's pretty awful, and you don't have the comforts of home. Mr. Mena, I'm going to read a modified stay away order from your brother, whose initials are LMM. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim, your brother, but you are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards him in any manner whatsoever. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess. That's 1 second. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. So do you understand the modified stay away order? Non-violent contact is permitted.
Say that loud.
I gotta hear you say that.
Yes.
You're getting a break today, sir. Okay? You're getting a break. I hope you appreciate your mom coming to court and your brother coming to court. You stay out of trouble, go work or go to school or do something to improve your life, or go join a gym so that you won't fight with your brother. Okay?
I won't. This almost never happens with me and him.
Josh, let me ask you something. I'm worried about he's 21 years old. He's beginning his life right now. Exists any possibility that this charge was dismissed in the...
It's up to the state attorney's office to file charges. He doesn't want to press charges, and hopefully he'll behave himself. Let him hopefully go home and help you around the house and work or do what he has to do and get on with his life. Maybe you can get him into family counseling, go to church. I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
All right. Anyway, let me set a bond. Well, pretrial, it's count 1. I don't believe there's probable cause. He said he smiled. He spoke fine on the phone. Count 1, no probable cause. Release outright. Count 2, there's probable cause for battery. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $1,000. All right. So he can get out of free with pretrial. You have to answer your phone. We've been trying to call you since yesterday. You don't answer your phone. They're going to do it now. Have a seat. All right. Thank you. Any other private lawyers here that I need to call, or anyone else? Corrections, anything for you, or can I go to page 1?
Thank you.
Wait, let me give you a copy of this too.
Page 1, Your Honor.
Page 1, we have Liz Davis Valdez. Thanks for holding them up, corrections.
Maybe an attempt.
Oh, wait, let me see that one back. I got everything date on there. 2. Send this one. 1 minute, I'm just gonna do this one. Let's have a second. Here we go. One second. There you go. Wait, just answer your phone when they call you. If they call you from pretrial, it's going to take several hours for him to get out of jail. It may not be till at night, like maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Okay. All right. Hi, Ms. Valdez. Good morning.
Spanish is preferred.
Thank you. Ma'am, you were arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Usted fue arrestada por 2 cargos de agresión con agravantes con un arma mortífera. Le asigno la abogada de la defensa pública que tiene a su mano izquierda.
So I believe there's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Maybe an attempt though if they were behind the door.
Okay. Ms. Corey, anything you want to say? She needs to go to the hospital, but she's obviously not happy.
Le pregunta, okay, I don't know. Es que está preguntándole al abogado si tiene algo que decir.
Yes, Judge. If we could reset her for the afternoon, please.
Oh, ma'am, pass it for the afternoon for hospital.
Yes.
All right, Miss Valdez.
Lo van a poner para por la tarde.
Ma'am, you need to calm down.
Señora, tiene que calmarse, tiene que calmarse.
Maybe we can get you to the hospital to try and get you some help so you'll feel better.
A lo mejor la podemos ver si podemos que usted vaya al hospital para que se siente mejor y que le busquemos ayuda.
I am ordering that you stay away from your mother, Elsa Perez, and the child whose initials are DG.
Le estoy ordenando que se mantenga alejada de su mamá, Elsa Pérez, y el niño o la niña con iniciales DE.
No contact with the, see, this is a case where she should have been Baker acted instead of brought to jail. But
Okay.
You don't have to say that. Ma'am, you're ordered to stay away from Elsa Perez and the child DG and no contact with them, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Señora, se le ordena que se mantenga alejado del niño y de Elsa Pérez, su mamá. No puede tener contacto ni directo, ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por terceras personas, ni por teléfono, ni por escrito.
And no contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con las víctimas ni por medios electrónicos ni sociales.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse a por lo menos 500 pies de las víctimas, de la casa, de la escuela y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede estar involucrada en ninguna actividad delictiva, ni puede usar ni poseer drogas ilegales.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, poseer, ni portar un arma de fuego, una pistola, cualquier otro tipo de arma ni municiones.
Must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Debe inmediatamente entregar cualquier arma de fuego que pueda tener, municiones ni permiso para portar arma oculta a la estación de policía más cercana y presentar recibo con la corte.
You may, in the event there's a no, I'm sorry, you may, You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar solo una vez a la casa de la víctima dentro de las primeras 48 horas que la dejen salir de la cárcel.
You must be accompanied by a police officer.
Debe ser acompañada por un oficial de la policía.
So that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
Para poder retirar su ropa personal, cualquier artículo de salud, medicamento, documentos personales y de negocio y cualquier herramienta para trabajar.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin estar acompañado de un oficial de la policía, va a ser arrestado.
Also, with regard to your son, if there's an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case.
Si en cuanto a su hijo, si hay algún caso pendiente en la Corte de Dependencia de Niños, resultado de este mismo incidente,
then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody will supersede or replace this court's order.
Entonces, cualquier orden de la Corte de Dependencia va a tener más peso que la orden que se le ha dado aquí en esta corte.
Do you understand the stay away order?
¿Usted comprende la orden de alejamiento?
May understand it. I don't think she likes it. Let's reset in the afternoon for hospital. Is that good, Ms. Corey?
Card only, Your Honor.
Card only.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Here you go, Ms. Young.
Next we have Ms. Madeline Cross.
It's gonna be a card only.
We are on these corrections. You can hear me.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Your Honor.
On Cross Judge, it looks like they're neighbors.
We get a lot of these.
For a small calendar, there's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of DV on a rainy afternoon, and we should plan the same for tomorrow.
Oh, Judge, we have the alleged victim here on Ms. Cross's case.
Ms. Davis is here. Thank you.
She can raise her hand.
Ms. Davis, can you raise your hand so we can promote you as a panelist? Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Cross. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So the victim is here, Ms. Davis. Hi, Ms. Davis. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you swear you in? Raise your right hand to be sworn. The clerk will swear you in.
Good morning. Raise your right hand. Do you swear from the testimony you give of you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So say I do.
No.
All right, put your hand down. Please tell me your name, Ms. Davis.
Labaya Davis.
What did you want to tell the court, ma'am?
That house is abandoned. It's been abandoned for years. My mom and dad been staying there since I was 8 years old. The house next to them, she went and built a tent in the where you drive the driveway. She built the tent there, and she don't even supposed to be there. She's homeless. She steal water from the people next on the other side of the door. Like, that's not her house. The lady who owned the house, her name is Sandy. We went to her house today. She wasn't there. Because she keeps saying somebody put her there. But how somebody want to put you outside and paying rent outside of the house? It's a big house. And it's another house in the back of the house. Like, I don't understand. But day before yesterday, she picked up rocks and she hit me with rocks. Like, it always been verbally with her. She told the day before that, she called the police on my dad and said he jumped the gate and stole her phone out of the tent. So it's like, and I have video too of her trying to hit me with rocks and throwing rocks at me.
Have you called code enforcement?
They won't come. They every time we call police and stuff, because she keeps telling people that she stay there, but they're not really pushing the effort. And the man next door, it's a Hispanic man that stayed next door with his kids. He finna move because she put sticks, like the kids' basketball went inside on the yard. She put a stick to the kids and was trying to hit the kids with a stick. He been calling to try to get her gone. The neighbors been trying to call to get her gone. The people who she next to from my mom and dad house, they trying to get her gone. I got text message from him too. Everybody trying to get her gone, but police want get her gone. You call 311, you make complaints, and they still not picking her up.
Is this her house?
No, the house belongs to Sandy Franklin.
When did she move into this house? Or when did she rent in?
She didn't even, she's not.
How long have
She's
your
not.
parents been living there?
How long has she been staying there at that house?
She's staying in a tent outside. She made a bed and stuff outside of the house. And she's been staying there for like, I think 2 months, 3 months.
And your parents were in that house for a long time? Your house?
Since I was 8 years old. Yes,
And they
never had no
knew
problems with the neighbors.
And they knew the neighbor?
Yes. We got the daughter because they passed away. They passed away 2005. The wife passed away first, and then the husband passed away in probably 2017, 16. And they gave the house to the daughter. So the daughter got her own house. So she don't even come to check on the land. The house is rotten, everything. Because my mom and dad stay next door there. That lady moved over there in that tent and won't leave. And she started problems with everybody. If you don't speak to her, I walk into the house and you don't speak to her, because she gonna say, good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you don't speak to her, she'll say, oh, I know you fucking hear me talking to you. And then when you get mad with her, then y'all have a verbally argument. But that day before yesterday, she actually hit me with rocks. Really picked up rocks, and I have it on video.
You live in this house or no?
Yes.
You live with your parents next door to this house where she lives?
Yes. Okay. In the tent, yes.
Have you tried calling Help Me Howard on the TV? He sometimes helps a lot of people.
Because some man already came in a big bus, and he was homeless too, and he stayed because the man, the property that she's on, he have another lot across the street because he used to drive 18-wheelers. So he used to leave his truck right there. So it was another homeless man who tried to leave his bus there. And I don't know, the police made him leave. I don't know why they can't get her out the yard.
I got it. Thank you. Ms. State, do you have any further questions for Ms. Davis?
No questions. Thank you for coming in, Ms. Davis.
Ms. Corey, do you have any questions for Ms. Davis?
No, Judge.
Well, okay, thank you. This is certainly an eye-opener. So, Ms. Cross, I am entering a stay-away order from the alleged victim, Sabaya Davis. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone or through third parties. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment. So if you're living in a tent at that property next to Ms. Davis's house, you got to go move your tent and find somewhere else to go, or go to a homeless shelter. You can't go near her.
Judge, can you add Ms. Davis's address to the stay away order?
Also order to stay away from the victim's property at 2319 Northwest 82nd Street in Miami, Florida. So you're not allowed to go near that property, and you must stay away from the victim. If you violate the court stay away order, you can be rearrested and you will be locked up in jail until your trial. So there is probable cause for count 1. She picked up a brick and threatened to throw it at the victim. It was a large brick. She swung the brick while she was, I guess Ms. Davis was in fear. So count 1, there's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That bond is $5,000. Count 2, battery is $1,000 since she was struck with the rocks. She could have also been charged with throwing or shooting a deadly missile, but she was not for the rocks. So Matt, Ms. Davis, if you have any questions, you can contact the state attorney's office, victim witness coordinator. You may also want to contact your county commissioner for that district and find out why they're not cleaning up the area. I'm sure you can. And you're entitled to have a safe area free from squatters. And hopefully this county or the state can help Ms. Cross find maybe adequate housing, just so she doesn't have to live in a tent.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. Good luck to you, Ms. Cross. Hope things get better for you. Next case is Nastasia Stringer, bond out. All right, then we have Erin Floyd, bond out. Marlene Gonzalez Torrens.
Spanish interpreter, please.
I think it should be a misdemeanor.
This is a good charge. I've never seen. Now they're adding this. It's prostitution, second violation by an unauthorized alien for prostitution.
There's nothing indicating unauthorized alien. We haven't seen one yet.
Prostitución por una persona, o sea, ilegal.
Well, apparently she's engaging in prostitution. There's probable cause for that, I believe.
Obviamente, o sea, hay motivo fundado para el cargo de prostitución.
Pretrial is okay, Judge.
You know, type of conduct is legal in Nevada, Las Vegas, not in Florida.
She does have a prior for the same offense, but she did PTI. I don't know if we can use it for
Le van a dejar salir bajo un programa.
So what is it, the misdemeanor? Pretrial services, alternate bond, $500. Have a nice day.
Ok, le van a el programa, a referir al programa y la fianza alterna $500.
Next case, Yorlenis Rodriguez, page 2. You know, they say that's the oldest form of employment.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for engaging in prostitution, second violation by an unauthorized alien.
Ok, prostitución por una persona que no tenía autorización, o sea, que es ilegal.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Yo le asigno al abogado de la defensa pública para que la represente.
Ms. Corey, same argument?
Yes, Judge. I'd ask for pretrial.
Está pidiendo un programa para que pueda salir bajo un programa.
So there's probable cause for prostitution, which is a misdemeanor charge, and I will give her pretrial services alternate bond $500.
Ok, hay motivo fundado para el cargo de prostitución, que es un delito menor, y lo dejo salir bajo el programa con una fianza alterna de $500.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Next is Christina Parker. Hi, Ms. Parker.
Your Honor, on her traffic, she received a bond of $1. She had 2 cases, $2 bond.
$2? Okay. Good morning, Ms. Parker. You were arrested for aggravated battery, leaving the scene of an accident, property damage, and I will appoint the public defenders. Actually, only charged for me with the aggravated battery, so I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review.
So she got into an accident with the victim, and then she struck the victim, and the victim was dragged by her car.
Ma'am, you were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Giovanni Corso. No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you
I
understand?
would
the
ask,
statement?
Judge, you're saying stay away. Oh, yes. Judge,
Okay.
I would ask you find no probable cause that Ms. Parker indicated to the police that the alleged victim was trying to get into her car.
There's more to the story that meets the eye. I can see that here.
But that's her side of the story based on what the victim said.
It doesn't make sense. It's a car accident, and then how was the
So
victim?
it looks like she's trying to flee and she hits the victim.
No, he's dragged by the car, which means he was holding on to her car.
Because she starts with leaving a scene of an accident, so she's trying to flee.
You take a picture of the tag. You don't hold on to somebody's car who's trying to flee.
Sometimes you don't make the best choices when you're under stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess there would be probable cause for an act battery. I'll give her a pretrial, alternate bond, $5,000. Have a nice day. Stay away from the victim. Next case is the Sweet Riddle, page 3. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Setting the bond is $2,500. No fighting in the jail. Good day, ma'am. Next is Miguel Acosta Nodas, page 4.
Spanish, please.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for altering, I guess, possession of a forged vessel registration decal and and selling or trading a forged registration decal.
Ok, estar en posesión de una calcomanía para una nave que está falsificada, o vender o cambiar, o sea, la registración de una nave.
Sir, how long have you lived here in Miami?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo en Miami, señor?
13 años.
13 years.
All right. Does he want pretrial or is he hired a bondsman?
Está preguntando si... Ok. Deje que la abogada hable con usted.
Pretrial services, alternate bond, $1,500 count 1 and $1,500 count 2. Have a nice day.
Ok, le van a dar un programa para poder salir y la fianza alterna es 1,500 cargo 1, 1,500 cargo 2.
1 second, I forgot to do something. Elias Rodriguez is next.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for sale of cocaine, 2 counts, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a place for conspiracy for possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in cocaine.
Ok, tiene 2 cargos de venta de cocaína, un cargo de uso de parafernalia de droga y otro cargo por estar en posesión de un lugar para vender, sustancias controladas.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le asigno al abogado de la defensa pública que tiene mano izquierda.
So there were 2 controlled buys of the cocaine.
Your Honor, do you have him out on probation?
He's out on probation, called for F23 13897.
Usted está libre en una probatoria, así que lo van a detener por esa probatoria, retener.
There's probable cause for count 1 and 2 sale of cocaine. The bond on count 1 is $7,500. Count 2 is $7,500.
Hay motivo fundado para el cargo 1, $7,500 de fianza. Cargo 2, $7,500.
Okay, I'm looking for the director for 1 second.
A pipe with residue, a mug with residue.
Count 3, possession of threat paraphernalia is $500, and count 4, possession of a place for purposes. Possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in cocaine conspiracy. Count 4 is $2,500.
Ok, cargo 3, el uso de parafernalia de droga, $500. Y cargo 4, el uso de un lugar para lo de la venta de cocaína. What was the count 4 bond, Your Honor?
$2,500.
$2,500 en el cargo 4.
And count 3 was 500, Your Honor?
Yes. Terrence St. Ellis, page 4. Good morning, sir. You are arrested for aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer with a firearm. It's 3 counts. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he made threatening statements to the officers, and he had a gun on him, but it doesn't indicate that he pointed the gun at the officers.
He had a gun while he was making those statements. I think there's enough for PC.
Ms. Corey?
It doesn't state that he's intending to shoot anybody. It doesn't state where the firearm was located on him. Judge, I don't see any probable cause for aggravated assault on law enforcement officers.
I see probable cause only for threats to law enforcement while
armed.
A firearm. But
I guess that would be an F3.
was it 1 count?
I think there's multiple officers. It says Garcia, Torrens, and Siegel. Then it's got an open resisting without, and then he's got a DUI in Broward that's open.
Okay, I'll set a bond. Counts 1, 2, and 3 is $2,500 each count. Next is Raymond Artola. 2 cases. Is he here?
Can we pass these in jail arraignment?
Yes, ma'am. 1 second. Jaylene Fisher. Good morning, Mr. Fisher. You are arrested for 1 count of 2nd-degree murder. It's a case from May 24th of 2025. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You are also out on probation. There's a hold for you to see the judge for case F24 18073A. Let me bring the arrest affidavit for probable cause.
We'll be invoking Mr. Fisher's right to counsel and his right to remain silent.
So there's probable cause for the charge. He shot and killed the victim. I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing pursuant to Florida statute 907.041, and it's going to be no bond on the charge of second-degree murder. So you will see a judge tomorrow. The judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Have a good day. Darren Cochran is next. Listen, give the card to the valet. Okay, next, this is Mr. Cochran. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for
Okay.
what?
You're, no problem, Judge. Did we pass Raymond?
What am I missing?
Sorry, I thought Artola was next, but Cochran's fine.
What, Mr. Artola, they asked me to pass it, right?
Okay.
This is Darren Cochran. You were arrested for aggravated battery. It's on March 30th of 2025. I will appoint the public defender's office for you, unless you can afford a private lawyer. Can you afford a private lawyer?
No, ma'am.
All right, that's fine. So let me review this. There's probable cause for aggravated battery.
In addition to local priors, he was sentenced to what looks like almost 20 years in prison for cocaine sales. That was in the late 80s.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Sonia Simmons. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, their home and school and place of employment at all times. I'm setting a bond and it's going to be $7,500. Have a good day. He ran over the victim's leg after, I guess you got out of the car after their date. Okay. Next is Peter Larson on, let's see. Peter Larson is page 5. Good morning, Mr. Larson. You were arrested for 2 cases. One of them is from June 2nd. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 counts of trafficking in amphetamines or methamphetamine. Then 2 counts of possession with intent to sell heroin, 1 count of possession with intent to sell cocaine. Then there's another page of more charges. Trafficking in oxycodone, 2 counts, possession with intent to sell Xanax, trafficking in methamphetamine. We got more. 2 more counts of trafficking in cocaine, trafficking in heroin, trafficking in fentanyl, and possession with intent to sell Xanax. So that's 1 case. Then you have another case for child abuse. So I guess we saw the co-defendant earlier. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer? I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So Judge, the state filed a motion for the heroin charge, I guess on all the other trafficking, requesting $25,000 each.
Let me take a look at this.
There's sales to a UC and then a search warrant.
So I guess there are numerous sales and that's why it's all these charges. How come he's not charging armed trafficking? One of the sales of crystal meth had a gun.
I saw that too, Judge, but it appeared to be a gun. I don't know if,
Oh, okay.
I'm not, they didn't, I don't think they recovered it. It didn't say they got it as a result of the search warrant. We may still choose to charge it that way, but not at this.
Ms. Court, anything you care to argue?
One moment, Judge, and pick the amount.
Judge, and there also may be an issue with the PD because it looks like they own the apartments. He may need to get his own attorney.
Okay. Sir, do you own your apartment? Is there he owns a joint with the wife? I don't know. Is there a mortgage on it?
Yeah, I own a joint with my wife. The mortgage is paid off.
Okay. I don't know if you're going to qualify for the public defender's office. I'll appoint them for purposes of this first hearing. So only for purposes of this first hearing, you may not qualify, and you're going to have to hire a private lawyer. Do you want me to reset the case in the afternoon to give you a chance to have a private lawyer come to court?
I mean, how would I contact a private? I don't know any lawyers. I don't have much money. How much does a lawyer cost?
A lot. You may have to sell your apartment and pay for the lawyer.
I mean, how would I not qualify for a public defender?
Because it's for people who are indigent, who don't have any money, and if you have an asset that you own, you may not qualify for the public defender. I'll appoint them for purposes of the hearing today, but you may have to hire, I don't know what the division judge will do. It's only for purposes of the first appearance hearing today. You may have to hire a lawyer for the case as it goes on.
Okay.
Judge, I have no problem causing.
Okay. So did you file the motion for pretrial detention? Yes. The state has filed a motion. Oh, you want to stay away from the child. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the child whose initials are SL, the minor child that's living in a home while you work. conducting your drug activity out of the home. You want the stay away order, right? We're subject to DCF.
Subject to, yes, DCF is good, and I think she turns 18 in a few months.
All right, so you want the stay away order or supervised?
I mean, right now he's in jail, up to you, Judge.
All right, so no contact with the child whose initials are SL, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim or home and school at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. And if the child's living in the home, then you're going to have to find somewhere else to go. You can return to the residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. In the event there's an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case, then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody shall supersede or replace this court's order. So
Judge, can he automatically have contact with her once she turns 18?
that's until she said a minor.
So that's when she turned 18. Okay, so that's in a few
I'll
months.
make a note here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing as to the charge of trafficking in fentanyl. Let me just go through all of them and I'll set the bonds. Okay, the 25,000. I don't know. Count one. I'm gonna make it 15,000. That was the first sale. That was a real small amount. Counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. The trafficking in amphetamines in 6, 2 through 6, will be $25,000 each count. Counts 7 and 8, possession with intent to sell heroin, will be $7,500 each count, because those were small amounts of heroin. Count 9, possession with intent to sell a controlled substance. I forgot which one it was. You had so many. $7,500. It was cocaine. $7,500 for count 9. Count 10 and 11, trafficking in oxycodone. We do on 25,000%, 25,000 each count. Count 12, possession with intent to sell a controlled substance is $7,500. Count 13, trafficking in amphetamines is $25,000. Count 14, trafficking in cocaine. I forgot how much cocaine it was.
It says 75 grams of liquid cocaine and 50.2 grams of cocaine.
Count 14 will be, count 14 and 15 are 25,000 each. So count 16 is trafficking also in illegal drugs, will be $25,000. Count 17 is trafficking in fentanyl. That's no bond. Count 18, possession with intent to sell a controlled substance, is $7,500. And so the other case, the child abuse, it's probable cause for child neglect. That bond will be $5,000. So you'll see a judge tomorrow. That judge will set a final hearing on the no bond hold for the trafficking in fentanyl. We'll set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Good day, sir.
So Your Honor, I have count 1 is 15,000, counts 2 through 6, 25,000 each, count 7 and 8, 7,500, count 9, 7,500, count 10 and 11, 25,000 each, count 12, 7,500, 13 is 25,000, 14 and 15 is 25,000 each, 16, 25,000, 17, no bond, 18, 7,500.
Yeah, I'm adding in a Nebbia requirement. If anything deserves a Nebbia, this one does. Plus a Nebbia requirement. That's only for the drug case, not the child neglect case.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You have to give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right. 1 count.
All right, good morning, Mr. Simon. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a moment to review for probable cause. So give me a moment. Okay. But yeah, there's probable cause for the charges. I guess he thought she was cooking dinner for another man. So he hit her and pulled out a knife.
But she may need a patois interpreter.
You need a Creole interpreter?
No, patois,
A what?
Jamaican patois.
Don't the Jamaicans speak English?
Yeah.
What is it?
In English.
In English?
Try it.
Oh, patois. Okay. Sir, I am entering a stay away order from the alleged victim whose initials are KW. No contact with the victim, the girlfriend, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
It's my house, so I can stay around the next side of the house. Because she's telling pure lies.
If you're, I know that you're presumed not guilty, but you can't be under the same roof as her. You gotta go find somewhere else to stay. I'm sorry about that. If she moves out, then you can
Come
stay.
there.
What?
Me bring her come there. Try to make she better. So she take my food I give to men.
I know, she's taking your food and giving it to somebody else. You can't trust these women, huh? Anyway, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to stay unless she moves out. Anyway. He has no priors, right?
He has a sister he can go stay with, Judge. That will work.
I'll order him a pretrial. Pretrial services, alternate bond, count one will be $4,000. Count two is $1,000. Have a nice day, sir. Next, we have Victor Hernandez Baez.
Added charge on.
Okay. Page 7. Good morning, Mr. Hernandez Baez. You were arrested for armed burglary with an assault or battery.
Does he speak English?
Spanish, please.
Spanish.
Spanish? Okay.
Good morning. You were arrested for armed burglary with an assault or battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Un allanamiento armado con una agresión o golpiza y asigno al abogado de la defensa pública para que lo represente, que es la que tiene a su mano izquierda.
There is probable cause for the charge. Let me see if it's armed.
Hay motivo fundado para este arresto.
There's probable cause for the charges of armed burglary with an assault or battery.
Hay motivo fundado para el allanamiento con una agresión o golpiza.
Correction, does he have an immigration hold or no? It's violent, really violent.
No immigration hold on the card, Your Honor.
Okay, he has a motion for it. Okay, sir, I am ordering that you stay away from the alleged victim, Zamira Hernandez.
Ok, le ordeno que se mantenga alejado de la presunta víctima, Tamara Hernández.
And Miguel Prado.
Miguel Pardo.
Prado.
Okay. Y Miguel Prado.
No contact with the victims either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con las víctimas ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni en teléfono, ni por escrito, ni por medios de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic.
No contacto con las víctimas por medios sociales ni electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, or place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse a por lo menos 500 pies de las víctimas, de su casa, escuela y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Stay away from the victim's residence at 1235 Northwest 100th Street in Miami, Florida.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la casa del 1235 Northwest 100 Calle.
So I am granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and holding you with no bond.
Ok, va a estar detenido sin derecho a fianza hasta que se celebre una audiencia de detención con antelación a juicio.
You're going to have to see the judge tomorrow. That judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Have a nice day.
Ok, mañana va ante un juez y ese juez fijará la fecha para esa audiencia para que ha pedido la fiscalía de detenerlo con antelación a juicio. Que tenga buen día, señor.
Next, we have Wayne Dillon, page 7. Is he still up? He's here now. Good morning, Mr. Dillon.
Your
Sir,
Honor, I'm sorry, he's gonna be reset medical.
oh, he's not here. Okay. Reset medical. He's out on bond. There's a hold for F-25 4556.
You want the appointment?
Appoint the public defender's office, reset medical.
También hay esas personas que
Derek Booker is next, page 7. Good morning, Mr. Booker. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia. You're also out on felony bond. There's a hold for F-25 6852.
I ain't catch it. Hold on one second.
Everybody has their bond. Corrections on.
Oh.
Public defender's office is appointed. So there's probable cause for the charge. $1,000, count 1, it was residue cocaine, and count 2, drug paraphernalia is $500. Have a nice day. Next, Severus Jurison on page 8. Good morning, Mr. Drison. So you were arrested for burglary with an assault or battery?
One moment, this is not Mr.
It's
Dyson.
not Mr. Drison, sorry. We're looking, who is this gentleman? This is Mr. Josh Barrett.
Josh Paderick.
Good morning, sir. I'll just see your case since you're standing here. All right, sir, you were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So the name of the business is TYO Sushi.
What's it called?
TYO Sushi.
Okay. Let me just review this. This is from May 20th of 20, sorry, it's from May 28th of 2025. There is probable cause, I believe, for the charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and petty theft, no prejudice. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are SR. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment. Stay away from TYO Sushi Restaurant at 9454 Harding Avenue in Surfside, Florida. Count 1 is $5,000. Count 2, petty theft, is $500. Have a nice day.
Judge, Mr. Gaspardak is requesting a release on his own recognizance. He has his daughter who's in town at his apartment. She's
17 years old by herself at my apartment. She flew down so I could take her to dinner tonight. Judge, I promise I will show up at every motion hearing if I have to. Please, please, please.
He was sentenced to 20 days in April, and then he's got a conviction for petty theft from May 24th. So what, less than 2 weeks ago?
You want house arrest? We'll do house arrest. You have an address?
I do have an address, yes.
The state's objecting, Judge.
17 years old, Judge, please.
I don't think you make a good role model for a father, frankly, but that's not.
I'm trying to improve, Judge. That's the point.
What are his fires?
Arrested every single month. The A form says he's homeless. I'm not sure his daughter, I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna have to go see the division judge, sir. So I'm
Would
sorry.
you do house arrest as an alternate judge?
Have an address. What's your address?
What's your address, sir?
5510 Northeast 1 Court, Apartment 4.
What is it?
5510 Northeast First Court, Apartment 4.
What city, Miami?
Miami.
State, do you show any other priors?
I mean, but if you're looking to, so he was arrested in January, in March, in May, now June. He had a prior jail sentence this year, a 60-day sentence last year, 50 days in 23, 33 days in 22. I mean, he does have some older priors. It looks like out of state, Pennsylvania. So the victim offered him help and he said, "I'll kill you." And then stole a phone.
Wouldn't house arrest keep him away from the victim? If you really have an address.
I think a bond's appropriate, given his history.
House arrest with a GPS monitor. Alternate bond is $5,000, count one, $500, count two. I will do level 3 house arrest with a curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Have a nice day.
To overstate's objection.
Judge, Mr. Drayson, number 24 is a refusal.
And you'll refuse to be for probable cause.
So let me review for probable cause. There's probable cause for count 1, count 2, and count 3. And I'll appoint the public defender and reset it for the afternoon. Next is Mario Pillow on page 9.
Added charges, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Pillow. You are arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions, 2 counts. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So 1 case is from February 23rd with 2 counts. 1 case is from April 8th with 5 counts.
And I think the location is Marshall's.
Okay, you are ordered to stay away from the business at 3301 Southwest 22nd Street in Miami, Florida, the Marshall store. You're not at that location. You must stay away from there, sir.
Okay.
Let me review for probable cause. Different dates, I guess. So on F25-11243, count 1 would be $1,500. Count 2 is $1,000. Let me look at the other case. So the other case, there's 5 incidents. April 8th, it talks about April 1st, April 3rd, April 6th, April 8th. Then he goes back twice the same day. All right, count 1, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $2,500. Count 2, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $2,500. Count 3, petty theft, 2 or more convictions, I'll set that at $1,500. Count 4, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $1,000. And count 5, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $1,000. Stay out of that, Marshall, sir. Have a good day. Next is Travis Kirksey on page 10.
Your Honor, on his misdemeanor, he received $1 bond per Judge Hubbard.
Okay. Okay. Any objection to tap for him or no? There's no open petty theft. No, he's an open petty.
To you, Judge.
Not done. Not sure what the petty theft is.
I left the bike.
Theft of sandals.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe so. That's done. Where's Mr. Kirksey? Is he there? Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of crack cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, petty theft, and false name after arrest. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for all the charges, and I don't know if I should give him a program in his recent arrests and contacts, maybe no petty theft. He doesn't have a lot of priors. You have a place to stay, sir? Yes. All right, tap alternate bond, $1,000, count 1. Give him a chance. $1,000, count 1. Count 2, drug paraphernalia is $500. Count 3, petty theft, $150. Count 4, false name after arrest is $500. You said, do you live at this address at 216th Street?
Yes.
Okay, they'll give you notice to come to court. You stay out of trouble, sir. Have a nice day. What happened? He has a misdemeanor for what? Include with tap?
Okay, $1 bond, Your Honor.
B25 4272, the petty theft with an alternate $1 bond. So then we have Ramon Artola. Is he there?
Yes, he's here, Your Honor.
Nice.
On his on his misdemeanor, he received $1 bond per Judge Hubbard.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for false name after arrest. This is adverse effect and petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
I don't think there's an adverse effect.
Spanish, please.
Oh, there's a second. He has 2 cases, sir. You were arrested for false name after arrest with an adverse effect and petty theft.
Robo de menor cuantía y dar un nombre falso y tuvo un efecto adverso.
And also 1 count of unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications.
Ok, y posesión ilegal de identificaciones.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le asigno al abogado de la defensa pública para que lo represente.
So, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Home Depot store at 950 Southeast 12th Street in Hialeah, Florida.
Señor, se le ordena que se mantenga alejado del Home Depot en el 950 Southeast 12 calle de Hialeah.
Right. State, I don't have his priors. Any priors?
He had the bench warrants. Up to you, Judge.
He had a bench warrant for what and how much?
Bench warrant was for solid waste disposal violation from 21.
Because he has all these stolen cards too. Count 1, false name after arrest. What is going to
Para un
be?
nombre falso después de arresto.
Was it $500? Count 1 and count 2, petty theft. Is
okay.
Sorry, you cut out, Your Honor.
$500 bond count 1 and $500 bond count 2 on F25 11248. Is the interpreter going to interpret that?
Yes, $500 cargo 1, $500 en el cargo 2.
And then the other case, unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications, that bond's $2,500.
Y el cargo de tener posesión de identificaciones, más de 5 identificaciones ilegales, $2,500.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día, señor.
That concludes the morning calendar. What's the earliest we can start? How's 1 o'clock?
I think it's gotta be 1:15.
Okay.
The paperwork. I don't know if anybody else can do better. I could try.
I don't want to make people wait if they don't have to. 1:15, we'll see you then.
Okay.
We'll be in recess till 1:15. Thank you.